Sometimes I can't believe, is this really happening?
I hope so. Otherwise, our furniture is in the wrong house.
Seriously, you never thought about what a crazy ride it's been?
Sometimes.
Did you ever think we'd be having coffee at the White House?
As a guest, maybe, but as the First Lady, never. Well, that's not entirely true. It crossed my mind once or twice after I met you.
Really?
Of course, I could see it in your eyes. You were meant for greatness.
We've come a long way, haven't we?
We sure have. There have been many that have paved our way.
I was thinking earlier about Martin Luther King Jr.
He's crossed my mind many times over the last few years. What do you think he'd say about all this?
I don't know, but I'm sure he'd be proud. I wish he were here.
I wish Coretta were here too. She did so much after her husband's death to carry his legacy.
What is it? It looks like you've seen a ghost. Are you okay? Honey, are you okay? What's wrong? Wake up.
Oh dear, is she gonna be all right?
You're Coretta, and you're Martin Luther King. How is this possible?
Maya, we certainly know how to make an entrance, don't we, dear?
Where exactly did we make an entrance to?
I'm not sure, although this place really does look familiar.
How did we get here?
I don't know. One minute I'm surrounded by a choir of angels, and the next thing I know, I'm standing here next to you.
Do you think they're gonna be all right?
It seems they fainted from the shock. I guess they're not used to seeing ghosts.
Is that what we are now?
What else would you call us?
Temporarily displaced spirits.
Wherever we are, we're, the real question is, what are we doing here?
And who are they?
This is an awful big house. They probably servants.
They're dressed pretty well to be servants. And they look like they were having coffee.
They could have been waiting on someone to serve.
No. This mug right here had her lipstick on it. Look at her lips.
Who are you, Sherlock Holmes?
I'm simply trying to prove a point. And they seem to be right here at home. I wonder who they are.
It's so strange. I've not been in this room before, but I can't quite place it.
What happened?
You fainted, did you?
This is impossible. You're Coretta King, and you're Martin Luther King Jr.
Well, sir, we seem to get disadvantage. You know us, but we don't know you.
You look very familiar. Wait, you're Barack Obama. You were the senator of Illinois, and then you were a member of the Senate.
Yes, ma'am. This is my wife, Michelle.
Nice to meet you, both of you.
I can't tell you what an honor it is to meet the two of you. We were just talking about you. How shall I put this? We were discussing how wonderful it will be to be here, Mr. King.
Please call me Martin.
I'm not sure if I can, a man of your honor.
If you don't mind me asking, where are you exactly? Where are we exactly?
Perhaps we should all sit down.
You're not wrong, sir.
At least for the next few years.
It's lovely.
It looks so familiar.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe you've been here before, sir. We're in Washington, D.C.
This is the White House.
Yes, sir. I believe you may have Johnson was president.
Yes, I knew I'd been here before. May I ask why you folks are here? You said this was your home. Have the headquarters of Washington been reloaded?
No, sir, nothing like that.
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Mr. Martin. Doesn't sound right. So, Mr. King, man, business never gonna believe this.
Joe Biden.
Yes, ma'am. Joe Biden is the Vice President of the United States.
Which makes me, you don't know what a great privilege it is. You don't know what a great privilege it is to recognize and significance. What am I about to say? I am Barack Obama, the 41st President of the United States.
It's true, son. Are you telling me the truth?
Yes, sir, I am the President of the United States.
It's the God's honest truth, Mr. King.
Hallelujah. Glory be God.
I live to see so much change in our country, but I don't know how, if it is truly, I believe, it possibly that people of this nation would willingly accept the African American president.
I knew they had it within themselves. I knew the country could unite. Tell me how long I've been gone.
Over 20 years. It's the year 2009.
So much change is in so little time. I wanted to know everything. How did you get here?
Mostly because of your efforts, sir. You revolutionized this country. The I Have a Dream speech you gave during the March on Washington not only electrified the lives of millions of people, but it changed the entire course of this nation.
Segregation did end. African Americans were given full rights to vote. The 1968 sanitation strike in Memphis reached a settlement that included union recognition and wage increases for African Americans.
After your death, you received dozens of honorary degrees, the President Medal of Freedom, and you were named the greatest third African American in history. Not to mention your inclusions in the top 10 list for person of century. Your legacy continues to this day, sir.
I am but a humble servant. I didn't participate in the events that I did in order to receive acclaimants and recognition. I did what I did for my country because I believed it was right.
Whether you like it or not, you are important. You are an important historical figure. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
After your passing, your wife continued the work you began. Coretta took up the civil rights cause, eventually leading it herself. She broadened your focus to include women's rights, economic issues, and world peace.
She fought to make your birthday a national holiday.
She fought against policies of violence and founded that the Commit for a Sane Nuclear Policy, or what is now called Peace Action.
Coretta established the King Center in Atlanta and preserved the work of nonviolent conflict, and among her work in many other noble causes.
You did that? You once said injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. All I did was appeal to everyone who believed in your dream, as I did.
You see, sir, without the two of you, we would not be here today.
I had a dream.
Yes, you did, a noble dream.
You young men are the fulfillment of that dream.
Martin, I just had a thought.
What is it, my dear?
That's why we're here. We've been given an opportunity to see your life dreams fulfilled.
You were taken from us too soon, my friend. It's only fitting you're here today. I, for one, honored to follow in your footsteps you left behind.
As am I. Thank you both.
What is that? Is that the new look of TV?
No, it's a computer. It allows you to have access to all your important information simply with a few clicks of a button. Here's a picture of you delivering your I Have a Dream speech.
Let's glance say I'd forgotten how many people were there that day. This is quite an amazing contraption.
It's a lot of wonderful uses. It also has a fantasy typewriter of sorts, except you can store all your information inside. It's a lot easier than a typewriter, and you can carry it wherever you go.
I could have used one of these back in the day.
He's even got a miniature version of that, which he carries in his pocket. It's called a Blackberry.
I never leave home without it.
Amazing. Barack, what is this?
That's the victory speech I gave, having been declared the presidential winner.
Mind if I take a look?
No, sir, I'd be honored.
The road ahead will be long. Our climb will be steep. So let us summon a new spirit of patriotism, of service and responsibility, where each of us resolves to pick and work harder to look after not ourselves but each other. In this country we rise or fall as one nation, as one people. There is so much more to do. This is our moment. This is our time to reclaim the American dream and reaffirm that fundamental truth that out of many we are one, that while we breathe, we hope and where we meet with cynism and doubt, and those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with them timeless creed that sums up to the spirit of the people. Yes, we can.
That gives me goosebumps.
It sounds even better when you read it.
It sounds like a dream of your own, son.
Yes, sir.
Then all I say is I have seen the promised land. I have seen the promised land. I may not go with you, but we will get there. We as a people will get to the promised land.
Preach it, Martin.
You, Barack, and others like you, you'll get there. Don't even give up. Don't let the dream die. You can do it. You can make it happen.
Amen.